Morning to you, sport fans. We're ready to serve you the latest in the world of the sport. Rock Sport, Rock City FM. Taiwo, morning to you.
And it's a midweek edition. And there's a club. James, I don't know what to say about this club. Real Madrid, 3 finals in 3 years. They defeated the French champion in the round of 16. In the round of 18, they defeated the Italian champion. And in the round of 4, the semi-final, they also defeated the champion of the German League yesterday. They eliminated them. Actually, it ended 2-2, but in the first round, the aggregate ended that's a 4-2, and at the 4-3, right? Sorry, and at the end of the day, Real Madrid got to the final. That is how we welcome. That is how we welcome you into this edition of Rock Sport, Rock City 101.9 FM. We have lined up a lot of stories for your listening pleasure this morning, and we are going to be kick-starting from the world of table tennis. Nigerian table tennis team suffered a 3-1 defeat to Slovakia at the ongoing 2018 International Table Tennis Federation ITTF World Team Championship in the third group match of the competition. The team earlier beat their Argentinian counterpart 3-1 in the second round. Nigeria has 4 points, while Slovakia tops the group table with 6 points.
Well, the story coming from the ministry this morning is not indeed good enough. Looking at the integrity of Nigeria, the Commonwealth Games Federation has allegedly contacted Nigerian Olympic Committee to provide personal information about Nigerian athletes and officials who disappeared during and after the Commonwealth Games in Australia. Before now, Taiwo, so many stories coming in saying that no Nigerian athletes, until they got back to Nigeria, that some athletes got missing. Well, 6 Nigerian athletes, 2 coaches, and one of the power lifter helpers absconded in the games, and which brought a lot of embarrassment to Nigeria. Top sport ministry left Australia searching for a woman boxer, pulled a fast one on them to disappear at the airport, while Nigerian contingents were waiting to get back to Nigeria. And with that, Nigeria joined others that disappeared during and after the game. Countries like Cameroon, Uganda, Rwanda, Sierra Leone. To me, this is not good for sport in Nigeria.
Yes, actually, that is not good for our football. That is not good for our sport, our image as a country that is actually dominating in Africa, and not in Africa alone, all over the world. We see what we did at the Commonwealth Games, 9th position with 9 games that we went for. It was not a bad performance for our athletes. And straight to football stories. Nigerian forward Junior Ajayi has joined the likes of Joel Obi, Wilfred Ndidi, and in the Super Eagles injury list, as he has been ruled out of the Al-Ahly's Friday CAF Champions League game Group A clash against Tunisia giant Esperance of Tunisia. Ajayi sustained a muscular injury in Al-Ahly's 1-0 defeat to Asoti Sport in their Egypt Cup quarter-final clash on Monday. Al-Ahly's director of football, Saeed Abdel Hafiz, confirmed the injury yesterday. James, this is a worry and a concern for all Nigerian football lovers, because these players are supposed to be preparing for the World Cup for the 3 days to go, and we are having injury crisis all around there.
Distractions here and there. Looking at the court injunction that involves the president of Nigerian Football Federation, Amaju Mevin Pinnick, as well as this coming in right now, I don't think is good enough. Looking at the build-up for Russia 2018.
And meanwhile, Super Eagles forward Alex Iwobi is confident he will be fully fit to make his 7th Europa League appearance for Arsenal when they take on Spanish giant and Spanish side Atletico Madrid in the semi-final second leg on Thursday. It will be steered for 90 minutes in Arsenal's 2-1 defeat at Manchester United in the Premier League on Sunday, and afterward his manager Arsene Wenger said that the Nigerian international was battling with an hamstring injury. James, I think this is a good news at least. Iwobi is out of the injury crisis that we are talking about, and we hope that he will be fit for tomorrow's match. Not because of the fact that we want him to play that much for Arsenal, but because of the fact that we need him for that game, the World Cup game that will be coming up in June. And former Super Eagles captain and head coach Sunday Olise has announced that his contract with newly promoted Dutch club Fortuna Sittard as chief coach has come to an end. Olise was appointed the Fortuna Sittard coach in December 2016 when they were struggling in the Dutch second tier. He saved them from the relegation zone to the third division last season and then got them into the promotion playoff before the falling out of the management.
Then from there we take you straight to Europe and looking at an achiever, a coach that has done wonderfully well looking at Arsenal, but the fans are not looking at that right now. A lot of them are still celebrating looking at Arsene Wenger getting out of the club at the end of this current season. Former Nigerian international, Nigerian legend Kanu Nwako aka Papilo is among former Arsenal players who will attend Arsene Wenger's last English Premier League tie in the game that involves Arsenal as well as Burnley, and that match will be coming up on Sunday. According to report, Arsenal has written to all its former players who have many 100 plus, even 100 plus with the league appearances, which includes Kanu Nwako, Nigerian former international. Kanu Nwako joined Arsenal from Inter Milan in 1999. Looking at his record right now, made 119 league appearances for the club and hit back of the net 37 times. Kanu spent 5 years at the Emirates, talking about Arsenal before he was linked to West Bromwich Albion. Arsene Wenger announced his quit of Arsenal with taking a decision that at the end of the day is indeed favoring the fans there in the Emirates. Looking at Arsene Wenger, Taiwo, I think the man did well. And 3 EPL titles as well as 7 FA trophies for the club.
And there is a time to start and there is time to stop. There is time to actually start, move on, and that is what Arsene Wenger is doing. 22 years after he took the mantle of managing that club. And congratulations to Nigerian Wilfred Ndidi as he won Leicester City Young Player of the Year award last night. Congratulations to him. And Liverpool Mohamed Salah has been named the Football Writers Association Footballer of the Year player for 2017 and 2018. The Egyptian becomes the first Africa to be given the accolade after edging out Manchester City midfielder Kevin De Bruyne by less than 20 votes in a ballot of more than 400 FWA members. Tottenham striker Harry Kane came third with Salah and De Bruyne polling over 90% of the vote.
And looking at Wilfred Ndidi record this morning with Leicester City, 33 league appearances for the club and 4 assists. Congratulations to this young man, because looking at Nigerian players being nominated and at the end of it all, he won the award is indeed good for Nigerian football, especially when the World Cup is knocking at our doors and in Russia in June. And from there we go straight to the UEFA Champions League of this morning. This club is unstoppable. Looking at Real Madrid, 3rd finals in a row. Congratulations to them. I don't know if at the end of the day Liverpool wins today, they may likely stop them, but I don't think Real Madrid, a club or all the clubs in the semi-final, looking at Roma as well as Liverpool, can indeed stop Real Madrid this morning, because yesterday in Germany, at the end of it all, looking at the goal aggregate, it ended 4-3 in favor of Real Madrid. A little bit of their records of this morning: 15 times Real Madrid making the UEFA Champions League final. Congratulations to Real Madrid, and congratulations to the Portuguese striker, talking about Cristiano Ronaldo.
And later today, AS Roma in Italy will be hosting Liverpool. First leg, it was 5-2. James, do you see any miracle happening here?
Well, it is a game of 11, and looking at Liverpool, they've come a long way to have gotten into this stage of the UEFA Champions League. If God is saying Liverpool will win this year's edition of the UEFA Champions League, who's going to stop them? But to me, looking at that final, just let's imagine that Liverpool, they are in the final with Real Madrid. I don't think Liverpool can can stop this rampaging Real Madrid players.
And that will be in the final if they get to the final. And let's tell you that Liverpool does not really have any injury worries, as Mohamed Salah, who is their destroyer, who destroys every defense in Europe, is intact and is doing well in training. Also, the Senegalese son, who is a player that is doing well also for Liverpool, is actually doing well as well. He trained yesterday at their training in Italy, and we hope that at the end of the day it will be a cracker, as we know, and we expect a very tough game against these two. And let's go to Italy. Roberto Mancini has reached an agreement to become the next Italy coach, according to multiple media reports. On Tuesday, the Zenit St. Petersburg manager met with the Italian FA sub-commissioner Alessandro Costa and team manager Gabriele Oriali for over 2 hours in Rome on Monday evening.
Well, we wish Roman the very best, Liverpool the very best. Tomorrow we will be getting a clearer picture looking at the club that will be playing Real Madrid in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. If you did enjoy this edition, why not join us tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. same station, Rock City. Latest in the World of Sport. The program remains Rock Sport on 101.9. James Edafe is saying, enjoy this midweek and let's see tomorrow morning.
My name is Taiwo Fabajo. Enjoy your day. Bye for now.